Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Ahmed and this is Egyptian Reacts and Reviews. Today we'll be watching episode 3 of The House of the Dragon. But first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. It helps me grow my channel. Previously in the last episode, we saw a time jump between episode 1 and episode 2, a 6-month jump. We saw Damon taking over Dragonstone. He did some shenanigans to get the attention of the king. He stole an egg, but Rhaenyra went there with her dragon, and she was able to take it back. We saw also the king with the dilemma of who to marry in order to produce more heirs. Corlius offered his daughter, but the king saw she's too young because she's 12, but decided he'll take the older option, Alicent, who is 15, I believe. So, yeah, that's a thing now. Anyway, so what's gonna happen in this show, I'm very interested to see. So let's get into it. Yes, the music is back. Okay, what's going on? Oh, is it one of the ships being attacked by the crab feeder?
House Valerian is coming for you!
There he is. It's Damon. He's gonna burn you too, by the way. He doesn't care about anybody.
Dear my prince! Save me!
Wow, that's even worse.
I'm gonna feed you to your own crabs! Where are you?
What's the point of shooting fire arrows at a dragon? Oh, okay. That's it? Just one arrow and he flees?
He has your hair, Your Grace.
He does have my hair.
What? Wait, they already... Wait, how old is the...
2 years old, and already our boy has a kingly presence.
2 years old? So at least they're 3 years past since the last episode.
We're quite a party assembled in his honor. And surely by the end of this hunt, we shall have more to see.
A hunt. I'm getting Robert Baratheon flashbacks.
The crab feeder has dug in for siege on Bloodstone while his men sabotage our fleet under the cover of dark.
Not today, Tyler.
The matter of the Stepstones is regrettably urgent.
It's been 3 years. It can wait another 3 days.
Wow, Viserys is so consumed by his own things that he's not ruling anything.
In droves, Your Grace. Even the mercenaries can see that it is a losing effort.
Where's Rhaenyra? Cannot be sure at present.
Daemon has driven the men hard. They have begun to question his command.
Oh, she's pregnant with another one too.
The dragon's eye.
Not Ed Sheeran.
Again,
Perhaps the princess might like to hear something else?
she would not. Play it again.
You know, before iPhones and iPads.
From the beginning.
I just can't help imagine, like, he is basically an iPad or an iPhone and she's playing repeat.
But it needn't be. None of it needs be this way in truth, Rhaenyra.
3 years and she still holds the grudge against her?
Well, isn't this splendid? The whole of our family off to celebration and adventure in the king.
Doesn't look healthy for a pregnant woman to be, like, yeah.
Should you be traveling in such condition?
All this just because the king wants to go for a hunt?
Lord Jason Lannister.
A Lannister. Great.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
Oh yeah, the sigil is on his chest. I didn't notice
A
it.
twin serves on my father's council.
And we all know how twins are in this family.
To house dragons, of course. I'd do anything for my queen. Or lady wife.
Thank you for the wine.
He's got the Lannister, you know, smugness.
Was I named heir to the Iron Throne, so that I might only further raise the standing of a Lord of Casterly Rock?
You want me to kill him?
I thought there will be a romance between them.
Not so long ago, you held enough power to write my name into the White Book. And when your father named me to his King's Guard, it was the highest honor any Cole had ever known.
I've never been one for signs of importance, Your Grace, but if the gods did wish to show their favor...
Something bad is gonna happen. What happened to all his wounds? They made a big deal out of them in the first 2 episodes, and it's been 3 years. So... it was all for nothing, really? Or is that why he's covering, like, his hands with gloves? Because, like, it's all dead flesh?
If you were to name young Aegon heir, Your Grace.
And when would I be doing that?
Many of us had assumed.
Many of us, you say?
Really? So he's not... he's not going to change the heir?
I did not decide to name Rhaenyra my heir on a whim. All the lords of the kingdom would do well to remember that.
Wow, so he's sticking by her. Interesting.
Wine.
Well, he's drinking like a Lannister.
There is another choice beyond Casterly Rock. One perhaps you might be more comfortable with. One...
Please don't tell me Hightower is proposing himself.
Prince Aegon.
What? Oh yeah, they're... oh, I forgot they're Targaryens. But...
The boy just turned 2, Otto.
Yes, but it would cease the endless proposals for Rhaenyra's hand.
okay, I guess somewhere in the writing room of this episode, they thought offering a 12-year-old is not enough. Let's go even younger. Now they're want to betroth a 2-year-old and an 18-year-old. Okay. I know the marriage will not happen until he comes of age, but... really? He's 2 years old. Is it an animal? Thieves? Rivals? Daemon coming to kill the heir. Yeah, definitely a Robert Baratheon flashback. Damn, Rhaenyra. What kind of hunt is this? They already have him. He's just going to deal the
May
final
not be
blow.
white, Your Grace. He's a big lad.
Yeah!
Okay, I thought the heart is going to like just swing his head and stab him with the horn. Why does she still have the blood in her on her face and hair? Oh, the white one. There he is, the white heart. She just killed the boar. She'll feel like, oh, now is my time to hunt. They have respect for. Well, technically, Cole is the one who killed him. She just like finished it off.
You must guide Viserys towards reason. He'll never find it on his own.
I don't know, like, even if she thinks that she's being pushed into it and she doesn't want any to be like manipulative or anything, but she's still doing it. It feels like at some point we have to stop blaming her father and start blaming her for actually doing all this.
Dwarfstone.
I'm sending word to Daemon. Aid is sailing to the Stepstones.
Did he make call for help?
He would sooner die. But his king does not mean to allow that. What would you have me do?
If it was for advantage, you would have wed Lena Velaryon.
True.
That is true
Yeah.
enough.
She made, I think, the right point here.
Make it yourself. Search him out. Find one that pleases you. As I did.
What else do you want? He just told you do whatever you want and you're still gonna be queen.
Rhaenyra, on your mother's memory, you will not be supplanted.
Of course it's the right call, but we all know that that means that what Hightower said, that the entire realm is gonna go into chaos because of it, of course is gonna happen, because it's Game of Thrones. How does a dragon lose a war that's been going on for years? I don't get it. It's a dragon.
King's Landing will not support Daemon. Why should any of us?
Because he's gonna feed you to his dragon?
I will not have you stoke mutiny.
Is his ego gonna refuse the offer of help? Of course. But what does that guy have to do with it? He's just the messenger.
It is instead my hope that this aid will deliver the victory that has thus far evaded us.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try to finish it off before the aid comes, so that he would say that it was his victory, not the king's. He's really, like, he would negotiate just to make it his own victory. I don't get it. Is this like to negotiate, or is he pretending to surrender? Of course. So why didn't he just do that from the beginning? Finally. Corliss. Nice. So they did do do the plan. They said woo in Game of Thrones. No one said it like Daenerys, I'm sorry. All the ones who've been saying it so far sounded really weird. Like I think it's because I don't know. It had a little more of like a British accent when Daenerys used to say it. That's it? Really? We don't even get to see him fight? And that was episode 3 from House of the Dragon. We saw this episode was basically 3 years after the end of the second episode, another time jump. Are we gonna keep getting time jumps between episodes? Okay, I think I'm okay with it so far, because it hasn't like really it didn't take out any like parts of the story. The only thing that I did not buy this episode, or let's say I have a little problem with, is why the Daemon and Corlys had so long of a war. Because this battle we saw this episode, to me, should have been like the battle at day 1. Like that's what would happen at day 1. There didn't seem to be that many soldiers with the crab feeder, and they just needed one attack where they aren't in the caves, and this didn't happen for 3 years. Anyway, so we started the episode with the king, with Rhaenyra and the royal family. There was a hunt, and it reminded me a lot of the hunt with Robert Baratheon. The king was having like regrets and doubts about like how everyone is looking and thinking that Rhaenyra is no longer gonna be the heir, because now he has a son. Alicent was also pregnant with a second baby, but Rhaenyra didn't take it well, and she was very angry. She was starting to rebel against her dad for a long time, And apparently she got to a point where she like rode off angry into the woods, where Sir Cole followed her, and they had a little moment there where he told her that you do have power. Without you, I wouldn't have come to this station, which is the greatest honor anybody has given to my family. And then a boar attacked them. Sir Cole basically killed the boar, and then she did the finishing blow. She earned some respect from people because she did take the hunt, but honestly, like, I would have like, my immediate reaction is she didn't really do anything. She just stabbed it with a little knife after it was already dying. But after now thinking back of how the king's hunt goes, where literally he just stays with the people, just talking and socializing and drinking, and then if he just goes to where they capture the heart and hold it down with ropes and everything for the king to just do the killing blow. So I think Rhaenyra at least did a little bit equal, if not more than that. They thought it's gonna be a white heart, but it turned out not to be, and that was a disappointment. Rhaenyra saw that actual white heart when she was with Sir Cole, which I believe is going to be like a sign for her that she is meant to be queen. But then the king eventually tells her at a moment of truth and clarity he does not intend to replace her. He just wants her to be happy. He feels that he's not gonna live forever, and he wants her to be happy. So he told her, I will not replace you, and you can get to choose whatever you want to be to get married. Which definitely put a smile on her face, and I think that's a turning point of their relationship together. Alicent was obviously still does what her father wants, and we still haven't seen her actually convince him to change the heir to Aegon, the baby. So maybe she is doing what she thinks is right, regardless of what her father says. But so I'm still like, Alicent can swing both ways to me. She can either be a good friend and does the right thing, or she would just be after, her father's bidding, which is ensures that their family and their house gains more power. Then the second part of the episode dealt with Daemon. After their war going on for 3 years with the crab feeder, someone sent for aid, I'm guessing behind Daemon's back. So the king eventually, after listening to Alicent, who told him stop thinking about this selfishly, stop thinking about it of what people are gonna think about you and your brother and whatever the Corlys did. What is going to benefit the realm? Should the crab feeder be allowed to thrive and do more harm or not? And so that really is the correct choice. So he sent word for Daemon that he is sending aid. At this point, Daemon's ego, definitely, I think they didn't say it outright, but he was definitely he wanted, no, I am not going to get help. This is my war. I am the worthy king, and I should be able to win all my wars by myself. So he did this kamikaze stunt where he literally goes off alone, draws the crab feeder and his soldiers out, and fights them alone in order to get the crab feeder. But when the point came where they surrounded him, his troops and Corlys' troops came in, and the dragon came in, and they helped him, and he won the fight. I was disappointed that we didn't get to see the one-on-one fight with him against the crab feeder, but he won. He brought his body back, half his body actually, and he won the war before the arrival of the aid, because I'm pretty sure he just wants the glory for himself. He doesn't want it to be said that, oh, Daemon only won because the king helped him. It was a good episode. We finally saw a battle. We are going to probably see the aftermath of this battle in the next episode. Daemon is gonna gloat, definitely, to the king. I'm thinking they will probably meet again, because now that since the communication started, it will happen, and I think Daemon will probably go to King's Landing, or the king will go to Dragonstone. We'll see. Rhaenyra's love interest, I think, is gonna be Sir Cole, which means, of course, there will be a lot of backlash because he is not one of the highborn families. What's gonna happen? Is it actually gonna is she actually going to take him as a husband and then become queen, or is her father gonna die first before she takes him as a husband? We'll see. Thank you everyone for seeing this video with me, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so to help me grow my channel. Leave a like, leave a comment if you want to, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.